Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Tuan Nur Afifah binti Tuan Muhammad Itani and my metric number is F1880238. Today I will present to you my proposal titled Psychochemical Properties and Sensory Properties of Cracker Made from Broccoli, also known as Brassica oleracea. First of all, the research background. Commonly, foods are made from animals, plants, and fungals, which are rich in nutrients such as proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and also vitamins. This same goes to broccoli. Broccoli is one of nutritious foods that fundamental human need. Broccoli is originally from Italy for more than 2,000 years ago. Broccoli newly planted take 100 to 150 days to mature, and broccoli grown from transplant will be ready to harvest in 55 to 80 days. Broccoli contains antioxidant compounds which can be used to reduce blood sugar and also to decrease cholesterol levels. Consuming crackers is one of a way to obtain staple foods which also known to have a very low sugar and also fats. This research project is conducted to investigate the consumer's acceptability towards broccoli cracker sensory properties based on the cracker's texture, taste, and also the appearance. The objectives of this research project is to determine the physical properties of crackers, which broccoli is one of the ingredients. Second is to determine the proximate analysis of the broccoli cracker based on its ash content and moisture content. And lastly, to analyze the consumer acceptability towards broccoli cracker sensory properties in terms of the texture, taste, and also the appearance. For this research project, the null hypothesis is the sensory properties of broccoli cracker have lower consumers' acceptability, and the alternative hypothesis is the sensory properties of broccoli cracker have higher consumers' acceptability. Next, the first literature review is about the broccoli, which also known as Brassica oleracea. Broccoli comes from the family Brassicaceae, genus Brassica, and species of Brassica oleracea. Broccoli can grow 60 to 90 cm tall. It can be harvested in 60 to 150 days, depending on the weather. There are other groups of Brassica oleracea, which is Chinese broccoli or Kailan from Alboglabra group, and also Romanesco broccoli from Botrytis group. Global broccoli production in 2019 was 27 million tons, which is combined for production reports with cauliflowers, with China and India accounting for 73%, and the United States, Spain, and Mexico were secondary producers, each producing around 1 million or less per year. Broccoli is grown year-round in California, which grew 92% of the national crop in 2018, with 95% of the total crops grown for initial sales. Another literature review is about the nutritional composition of broccoli. Broccoli is rich in dietary fiber and a variety of vitamins and minerals, including folic acid, potassium, and vitamins. There are a few vitamins such as vitamin C, which is good to prevent cancer, and also vitamin K, which is good to prevent heart disease. Broccoli can be consumed raw or cooked. Raw broccoli is composed of 89% of water, 7% of carbohydrates, 3% of protein, and also a very little fat. The last literature review is about the sensory properties of foods. According to Galvez and Resurrection, 1992, sensory properties can be defined as the acceptance of product overall acceptability by frequent users of the product category. There are 5 main sensory properties of foods, which are texture, color, scent, taste, and appearance. Food's appearance, taste, and texture can stimulate a desire to eat or cause consumers to reject the foods as unappealing, outdated, or even culturally inappropriate. Consumers would like their food to be nutritious, but when it comes to making a purchasing decision, the taste is the most important factor. Here are the raw materials used in this research project, which are the all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, butter, water, and also the broccoli. Here are the equipment will be used. First is for making the cracker, which are using blender, plastic wrap, oven, baking tray, parchment paper, roller, mixer, and fork. And are the equipments that will be used to do the proximate analysis, which are using the crucibles, tongs, spatula, analytical balance, desiccator, aluminium foil, weighing dishes, furnace, and also moisture analyzer. Here are the methods they use to prepare the broccoli cracker. First, mix all the raw materials using the mixture with different concentration of blended broccoli, which are 0%, 2%, 4%, and 6%, and also 8% of broccoli respectively. Then shape the dough into 5 days and wrap in plastic wrap, and then chill 2 hours before rolling. Then roll the dough out into approximately 10 cm and 0.02 thick. Then use knife or pastry wheel to cut the dough. Dot each cracker with a fork, and then bake for 12 to 14 minutes with 180 degrees Celsius preheated oven. When the crackers are done, immediately remove the baked cracker and cook it at room temperature. This is the formulation of broccoli cracker with different broccoli concentration. To determine the proximate analysis, the moisture contents will be analyzed using the moisture analyzer, while the ash content will be analyzed by take the sample and put it in the oven at 130 degrees Celsius for 1 hour, and then furnace the sample for an approximate 3 to 4 hours. Next is the sensory evaluation. Sensory evaluation will be done to find out about the consumer's acceptability towards the broccoli cracker sensory properties, which are in terms of texture, taste, and appearance. A total of 50 people from UMK will be evaluate the broccoli cracker with provided hedonic scale for their likeness towards the broccoli cracker. Each panelist will evaluate the broccoli cracker with different concentrations. Broccoli cracker sensory properties, which are the taste, the texture, and the appearance, will be evaluated. This is the Gantt chart for the research project. The Gantt chart here shows that the research project will be conducted from March 2021 until February 2022. The expected result of this research project is there will be high acceptability from consumers towards the broccoli cracker. That's all from me. Thank you.